What's up, you moneymakers and Cosmos Army? Welcome back to the channel. The Cosmos short squeeze has started, and I've been talking about COSM, ticker symbol COSM, a Nasdaq traded entity for such a long time. You can check it on my channel, and we talked about this stock before 8 to 9 days. Take a look right here. COSM, COSM, COSM CEO keeps buying. There was a lot of ton of FUD about COSM, COSM, fear, uncertainty, and doubt before 10 days. We talked about the FUD before 8 days as well. And as I've been mentioning that there could be a pretty big short squeeze coming up for COSM, Cosmos Holding. I'll be covering what exactly happened with Cosmos Holdings Inc., what happened with the reverse stock split, and why it is skyrocketing at the moment. Take a look, 178% up, $23. We saw such a run up from $5 today to all the way to $23. Not only that, we saw the deep into the price point. From $5 we went to $3.08, I believe, and from $3.08 we went up just within one trading session 655%, which is massive. If you take a look at 1 month, the stock is up more than 6x. So congratulations if you have been holding. More importantly, if you have been following, click the like button on this video. We need 500 likes for COSM. Finally, that's been happening. We have talked about MMTLP. While we're talking about MMTLP, I gave you one more ticker symbol, COSM, to look into. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, motivate me. Write down in the comment section below hashtag COSM so we can spread the word out and share this information with more and more people. It doesn't really cost you anything, so do your part. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you are feeling extra lucky, you can click the join button and help me out with a couple of dollars, and that will go a long way. I'll make sure that I keep posting more and more information. I do a lot of due diligence. I like to share that and give back to the community. Do your own due diligence, because at the end of the day, that's your own money and you want to make sure that you protect your investment. This is not buy or sell advice. So at the end of the day, do your own due diligence. But guys, take a look. We made it, because we have been waiting for this particular COSM short squeeze. Now, shorts are forced to cover their position for COSM. Did not really happen for MMTLP, but hey, congrats if you have been owning MMTLP, and if you're riding for free, that's your day. Now do your part and also make sure what is your exit strategy. You can, if you bought it around $5 and it went all the way to $23, if you just sell 1/5 your total investment, you can just ride for free. I've been telling you, Nasdaq was down 1%, Dow Jones was down almost 1%, 1.11% was down S&P today, but Cosmos has been spiking through the roof. What exactly happened? If you still haven't clicked the like button, do click the like button. I'm sorry, I'm super excited. But Cosmos Holdings changed its name today to Cosmos Health Inc. And they also announced 1-for-25 reverse stock split. Now, in general, when you hear about reverse stock split, it's not really an encouraging kind of an event, but it also makes sure that the stock stays into Nasdaq. Because as you already know, Nasdaq has the minimum bid price rule requirement of $1, and if the stock trades below that, they can get an extension, and right after extension they can knocked out of the Nasdaq stock exchange and goes to OTC, over the counter. I'm not really a big fan of OTC stock. As long as you can stay on Nasdaq, you should be staying on Nasdaq as a stock. So what exactly happened? Once again, they announced the reverse stock split with the ratio of 1-25, and I can show you real quick what it means. Here you can see on the screen on December 16, which is today, we saw 1-25 stock split. We went from this particular price point to, based on whatever we saw in terms of the 25 stock split. Now, remember that if you own Cosmos, it really decreases the number of shares that you own, but it also increases the price point. So your total investment stays the same. It also reduces the number of stock into the overall market. And we have been talking about the short sellers will need to cover that, and which is precisely what's happening. So it opened at $3.85 after the reverse stock split, as you know, went to $23.68, the highest price point for today, went low of $2.86, and got closed at $23.01. Not only that, we saw the massive volume of 116 million stocks, which means that the stock today traded were a ton more than what we have usually seen in terms of the average. The average volume, number of stocks traded within one trading session, is kind of the volume in terms of the jargon that I've been using for volume, right? Now, once again, we were up $14.76 just in one day, a stock that went to $2.86. The average volume, 2.2 million. Today's volume, massive 116 million volume. Now if I can show you real quick, the FINRA short volume that we have been saying is 54%, 42%, 39, 45, 48. And as I mentioned multiple times on my channel, by the way, I'll give you one more ticker that can potentially do the reverse stock split and that can follow the same path that this particular COSM symbol has been following. So let's talk about that. I'll give you that at the end of the video. So stay tuned, watch full video, and do your own due diligence. Now, the QSIP number for the company after the split was changed. Reverse stock split was authorized by the company's annual general meeting on December 2nd, 2022, and it was approved by company's board of directors on December 15, 2022. So once again, December 16, we started seeing this stock split, reverse stock split. Yes, we did. And then we started seeing that the shorts are forced to cover. Now, I'll do more due diligence and I'll share more information over the weekend. But the company also announced that they're changing the name Cosmos Health Inc. as they approved by company's AGM on December 2nd as well, the same meeting. The name change will also be effective on the opening business day on Friday, December 16, 2022. So we have seen that. Now, why we are seeing this reverse stock split? Now, when I say reverse stock split is generally not really a graceful event. However, it helps the stock to stay on NASDAQ because there's a minimum bid price rule requirement. We're pleased to, their CEO said that we're pleased to proceed with the reverse stock split to our stock, which require us to regain the compliance within NASDAQ's minimum bid price rule requirement. Being listed on NASDAQ, it has been a key part of our strategy to fund our growth opportunities for the benefit of our shareholders. We uplisted on NASDAQ in February 2022, and up to date, we secured the fund that enabled us to not only significantly deliver our balance sheet, but also pursue the business and our growth plan. I'm very excited about our business prospects and financial stability, and firmly believe that in the future success of the Cosmos and our ability to rapidly grow as an international health and wellness company with multiple strong brands to better align our corporate mission, focus, nature of our activities with our name. We changed our name to Cosmos Health from Cosmos Holding Inc., right? So once again, we got a lot of exposure. Cosmos Holding shares more than double after falling 40% earlier today, says Marketplace, or Market Watch rather. Shares holding we have been volatile on Friday, falling 40% and went up all the way, surging 120% when the article was written. And as you already know, at the end of the day, on the trading session, we are almost up 180%, which is such a massive run up. So congratulations to you if you're holding, if you're diamond holding, define your exit strategy. I always tell you to write for free. But you want to decide yourself, because at the end of the day, that's your money. We saw that $18.19 price point, 120% up. From that, we saw $23 and we sustained at $23. We got one more rockets on the reverse stock split. Now, this is I don't agree, but because it did not really rocket because of the reverse stock split. It just skyrocketed because we know that the short squeeze can play a very important role because the short sellers will have to cover themselves. So let's take a look. Cosmos alert. What to know as Cosmos reverse stock split takes in effect. This is pretty recent article before a couple of hours. So 6 hours right now. The stock is moving on Friday. Name change on reverse stock split. Company's name is Cosmos Health now. Underwent through 1/4/25. Reverse stock split in the morning. They moved on Friday. Company undergoes to the name change. The name change as you already know, was approved on December 2nd. What's behind the change in COSMOS? Now, basically, they want to stay on COSMOS. This resulted in consolidating its share to regain the compliance about $1 minimum price rule requirement. And this news with heavy trading on COSMOS with some 34 million shares change hands. And we saw that at the end of the day, it was more like 116 million plus. That's a massive spike next to its daily average trading volume of 2.2 million. We already talked about that as well. And the stock was down to begin with on Friday. Went to $2.86, went all the way up. We already talked about this, but take a look, folks. What we have seen back in the days, $3.25. I've been talking about this stock for a long time, and you can verify that on my channel. If you click on the video tab, you should be able to see that we have been talking about COSMOS for at least 3 to 4 weeks pretty continuously, consistently, and insiders were buying. We saw that there is a breaking news, and then there is a lot of short squeeze type situation that has been also causing this COSMOS to get lots and lots of visibility on Twitter, on Reddit, so on and so forth. And here we are, we made it. So give yourself a round of applause if you're looking into it. Now, we don't really see the trend just going up for COSM, COSM stock search term, but we saw that it was 100 on December 3. December 2nd, when they had the AGM, the general meeting, which is when everything got approved, and we already talked about that there is a massive potential that this will skyrocket, and here we are. We started also looking into further uptick into the message volume. We're up 100.70% on stock to tweets. I'll give you more information over the weekend, but there are more than, or almost close to 12,000 watchers on stock tweets. In my opinion, that's a pretty bullish sign for COSMOS. Now, what's going on right here? COSMOS, tear me down if I'm wrong. I'm changing the ticker name, QSIP ID, blah, blah, blah. But there are 48,000 shares loaded, so people are getting really, really excited about COSMOS. Now, with shorts and not, they will have to cover, halt whenever they have to cover, and leverage. So stop worrying about inflation, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of buzz around COSM. Now, once again, you really want to take a look. By the way, yes, I agree that this is not 700% up just today. Take a look. We went from all the way $3 to $24. So if you think in a way, we just went from $4 to $23. Now, once again, this is slightly you really want to think about, because there is a reverse stock split happening, so you may or may not have the right data on every single site, but it is not up 700% when this article was written, and then there was a little bit of confusion, so on and so forth. Now, another ticker that I just mentioned to you is ticker symbol CEI. The company announced the reverse stock split on December 21st for ticker symbol CEI. I'll share really quickly what it means right here. CEI right now. Ticker symbol CEI, at the moment, it is 6 cents, as you can see right here. And let's go back to that particular tweet I wanted to quickly share that talks about merging with Wickings Energy right after. Once they have reverse stock split on December 21st, ticker symbol CEI talks about merging with Wickings Energy. Get this, 100 RTS, MMTLP, COSMOS, muln, AMC, TLRY, and MMAT. Now, once again, there is the same community who is talking about COSM or MMTLP. They're also talking about CEI. So, I already told you about in the past that whenever there are lots of eyeballs, you want to follow the stock. Once again, not a financial advisor, does not buy or sell advice, but what I'm trying to say is we have seen major success whenever there are more eyeballs and people are speculating. Now, this is a Reddit stock, a meme stock, whatever you want to call it. But the short squeeze could be there, just like COSM ticker. Based on this tweet, credit goes to short squeeze, a short squeeze. Just like COSM ticker, CEI will undergo the reverse stock split on December 21st, requiring the shorts cover. It is confirmed that CEI will proceed with the anticipated merger after the reverse split, since it's now meets NYSE compliance. After the reverse stock split, RS, sometimes that they use the word, with the company's float will go in 1 billion to 20 million. So what happens is, whenever there is reverse stock split, remember, your investment stays the same, but the outstanding shares goes down and the relative price goes up, and that way they can stay on NASDAQ if they have to. right? So here the float will go from a billion to 20 million, and CEI short interest is rising dramatically. I'll be sharing more information about CEI. You want to keep an eye out, but we are not doing pretty good in CEI. We're down 20% today, 5 days down 26%, 1 month we're 52% down, and we are almost down 90% in last 6 months, okay? So folks, take a look. I'll be sharing more information. CEI announces earlier effect date, 1-for-40 reverse stock split on December 21st, right here. On December 21st, company expects this particular event to happen. Now, I'll share more information when we get there. I hope you like this video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and congratulations and good luck for whoever is looking for CEI. Thanks.